Welcome to the 5th edition of the Oakleaf Sports Report. I'm your host, Sean Doherty, and as always, I'll be bringing you, the Bear Cub faithful, all of your sports scores and news from the past week, as well as what to expect from the week ahead. This week, I'm going to start the show with the Bear Cubs football team, who on Saturday night took on Butte in the Clo Classic. The game started on the right foot with Marquise Fruge taking the opening kickoff to the house for a touchdown. However, that was all the scoring the Bear Cubs were able to muster up. Butte's high-powered offense was just too much for the Bear Cub defense, who are noticeably tired and spent too much time on the field. The Bear Cub season is slipping away at this point, and it seems that there is a lack of leadership on the offensive side of the ball. With the 48-7 loss to Butte, the Bear Cubs are now 0-2 in conference play and have been outscored 86-7 in the two games so far. If things continue to go the way they have been, the Bear Cubs could be in danger of back-to-back losing seasons for the first time under head coach Keith Simmons. The Bear Cubs are on the road for the next 2 weeks, and this Saturday, the 29th, take on Foothill in the Los Altos Hills at 1 p.m. The team really needs to get back on track, and a victory over the 5-2 Foothill team could be just what the doctor ordered for the banged-up Bear Cubs. Over to the soccer field, where the Lady Bear Cubs are having a very solid season so far and took on Modesto on Friday the 21st. The ladies had a tough matchup, but kept their non-losing streak alive with a 1-1 tie. The ladies are 4-1-3 in conference play and 9-1-3 overall on the season. Up next for the Lady Bear Cubs is Sierra in Rockland Tuesday the 25th, and then come home for another conference matchup against American River on Friday the 28th. Both games have a 3:30 start time, and hopefully the ladies will be able to continue their impressive streak. In the last 7 matches, the ladies have not lost a game and are 5-0-2 during that span. To the water, where the men's water polo team took on American River last Wednesday, and unfortunately was decimated by a score of 16-7. And then later in the week on Friday took on San Diego Mesa and was defeated again in a much closer matchup, 8-7. The men's team is 1-3 in conference play and 5-11 overall. Up next for the Bear Cubs is a doubleheader against Sierra on Wednesday the 26th in Rockland in their last matchup before the Big 8 tournament. The Lady Bear Cubs also took on American River last Wednesday in the water and lost 5-6 in a very tough matchup. The ladies are 3-3 in conference play and 7-15 overall. Like the men, the ladies have a doubleheader on Wednesday in Rockland against Sierra, and then on Saturday take on San Mateo here at the JC at noon. On the volleyball court, the Lady Bear Cub volleyball team notched another sweep under their belt this week against American River, taking the 3 sets by the scores of 25-15, 25-22, and finally 25-21. On Friday, they took on Sac City and won the match in 4 sets by the scores of 25-9, 25-15. They lost the 3rd set 24-26, but came back to win the 4th by a score of 25-18. The ladies have a very busy week with 3 matches on their schedule. Starting on Tuesday the 25th, the ladies take on Napa Valley in Napa at 1 p.m. Then take on Modesto on Wednesday the 26th here at the JC at 6:30 p.m. And then on Friday the 28th, face off against Delta as well here at home at 6:30. The ladies have been the most solid team the JC has had this fall and are undefeated in conference play with a 7-0 record. They're 18-1 overall on the season. Finally, on the show, my favorite part, I give you my selections for Bear Cub and Lady Bear Cub Players of the Week. This week's honor for Bear Cub Player of the Week goes to Marquise Fruge, who was the football team's lone bright spot in the Clo Classic against Butte, returning the opening kickoff for a touchdown. The return is Fruge's 2nd return for a touchdown this season, and he is averaging 25 yards per return this year. The honor for Lady Bear Cub goes to volleyball star Sam Siebert, who has led the volleyball team all season long and has been a force on the court. Congratulations to both Marquise and Sam. Thank you for joining me, Sean Doherty, your host of the Oakleaf Sports Report. And remember to check out the Oakleaf Sports Report weekly at theoakleafnews.com and as well on Facebook. Go Bear Cubs!